2,
5,
3,
7.
7.
Here we go, guys. Wow.
Hi.
Holy
Hey.
hell. Guys,
Hey.
girls and guys.
Hey.
There's only like one guy listening, but hey,
But
you.
hey, shout out to you. How'd
Shout
you
out.
get here?
Shout out, you're a gay guy, by the
You're
way.
a total gay lord. How the hell did you find this podcast? But welcome.
But welcome.
Honestly, you'll learn something.
You learned something, guys. First off, I want to just be very clear about what's going on right here. This girl right here, her name is?
Gabby.
And then you want to introduce me in a
And that's
similar way?
actually Zach.
Yeah, my name is Zach. Okay. So we're here in Edinburgh. I'm crazy today.
This is our second week in Edinburgh?
Second week.
Third?
Seems like 300 fucking million
I
years.
think I was actually born and raised here. That's what it feels like. I think I've been here since I was a young girl. I'm dying in the best sort of way. I took a Plan B with an oat milk latte yesterday. Girl dinner.
Hell yeah.
So I'm having a really good time. Zach, are you having fun? You made out with a guy last night on
I made out with
stage.
so guys, we had our last comedy show here on our big sort of tour de France of Edinburgh. Sorry, hello. And on stage, an Australian man came up with me in the same scene. No, he came up and we made out on stage 3 times, and I touched his body on stage too.
Was it good?
He was like really good at kissing.
Really?
It was like a nice kiss, hard lips, or I meant like he went hard with the lips, in with the tongue.
Wait, that sucks because the 2 people I kissed to at our show
kissed too, yeah.
were ugly and awkward. Okay, but we have to
we have a guest.
introduce our guest.
But I do want to further talk about this Australian guy, but we do have to introduce our guest.
We'll bring our guest in and then you could sort of get right back into it, okay?
Okay, well, I want to know about the guest, so I'm just going to finish really quick. Okay. We don't need to talk about it after I introduce the guest, because then the steam will be gone.
Get it
Oh my
done,
god, okay,
get
so
it
he
done.
was Australian, kind of dumb, kind of my scene. We kissed 3 times. It was hot. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Gabby
We're
kissed a girl.
introducing
Daniel Foxx.
Maybe the most chaotic introduction I've ever had in my life. Just like Plan B with cottage cheese and mustard.
Ooh.
It's called being blonde.
It's a tasting menu.
Tiffany plate.
Daniel.
Hi.
Daniel?
You and me are both gay guys.
How dare you?
I called you out. I'm outing him, guys.
Daniel's gay.
Daniel's gay.
Daniel's gay.
And Gabby's straight, by the way.
Hey, no, I'm not. I am.
Gabby's-
I'm bi sometimes one time. And
You
I
hooked
didn't
up with
like
one
it.
girl and you were mad at her afterwards.
Yeah, because she was crazy. No, I'm kidding.
But that's bi energy.
That is
Yeah.
bi, where you date exclusively men.
And then are furious.
And
Yes. A big part about being bi is actually being a straight girl and lying about it. That's a huge thing.
Wait, Daniel, have you ever been bi? I was bi for 30 seconds when I was coming out to my mom.
I think I was bi on Habbo Hotel for a bit.
Habbo Hotel. That is a deep cut. Hell yes.
Wait,
Habbo
I don't
Hotel.
know
It's
what
like
that
Club
is.
Penguin, but less penguin based and more like hotel based.
More pedophile based.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
like it was like a chat like game for like teenagers in like the mid 2000s where you could like have your little organizer. It's kind of like The Sims, but like online, and you could like chat with each other. But it was swarming with pedophiles.
It
and
was-
got shut down.
The crazy things I remember literally seeing and talking and knowing they were 40, and I was like
no,
13
you knew.
years old, and I actually was like, I'm mature.
They would
He wants to talk to me because I'm mature. Yeah.
You would move to MSN to like chat with your Habbo boyfriend.
No.
And they'd be like, my webcam isn't working, but their email was like Timothy Crin 1976 at
Wow, he was really
BT.com.
adding. He was really shouting out his own name as fuck.
doxing.
Doxing himself. I'm
See-
so lucky I didn't have a webcam. Otherwise, I would be in a locked car, be driving the opposite direction from my home. I'll tell you what.
Literally, I was such an absolute whore on Club Penguin. It's astonishing what my penguin was saying to people.
That slutty little penguin.
My penguin was walking into parties like, who wants to blow me?
Did you ever read fan fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that 50 Shades of Grey is Twilight fan fiction?
Yeah. That's sort of like absolute day one fan fiction bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of into.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was that?
That was attitude.
was-
Sorry, that was a little.
Ding,
that
ding,
was
ding,
a little
ding, ding.
attitude.
That was attitude.
Can we get the attitude bell?
Can we cut that out? That was astonishing.
What happened to respect women?
Yeah. What happened to respect women was Twilight, and then 50 Shades of Grey. Hi.
Hi. Hey.
So we like to do this with guests when which is yell at them until they freak
Scream,
out and
scream.
So I'm Zach. This is Gabby. We're crazy. We're actually just meeting Daniel for the first time.
I actually know Daniel.
We know each other
Yeah.
very well.
No, we have a whole past.
What's the past?
I did his show in London and we had an amazing time and we bonded and now we're friends on Instagram since then and now he's on my podcast.
Oh,
My podcast.
Okay, why don't we cut that part
I'm on
out?
Gabby's podcast.
Why don't we fucking cut that part out? Girls can't own podcasts. Okay, no.
We don't have rights anymore.
Well, this is me meeting Daniel. Okay,
And how's it feel?
it feels amazing.
Does it?
I'm loving meeting you.
That's so
it's
nice.
So far, so good. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
But
So-
I think the energy could shift at every moment, at any moment. So keep on your toes.
Well, I only had 3 hours of sleep last night,
Yeah.
and I did eat Taco Bell at 3:30 a.m. So I might have to run out of the room at any moment. So
Okay.
just so everybody knows.
But
Daniel-
that's like a lovely energy. Politicians sometimes do speeches when they really need a wee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it gives them like a frenetic energy. So you like maybe needing diarrhea at any moment.
Any moment.
It's going to make this the podcast of your lives.
That is true.
Wait.
Like executive function is better when you have to pee really bad.
Really?
That's a known phenomenon. Haven't you noticed when you have to pee, you can instantly be like, go down that hallway over there. I could do that in a second. And then it's like,
That's so true. You turn into some sort of spy.
and that's why girls are so good at planning because statistically,
We always have to pee.
That's
Oh my God.
wow. Isn't
Oh
that
my
crazy?
God.
I think that's like crazy.
Okay, Daniel, how are you?
Puffy, I think, today. I
No.
wish I had like a jade roll. Imagine if I was like gua shying during this.
During the thing. You know, I keep
That'd
needing
be
to
pretty
ice
cool.
my face, but they don't have ice in Europe. It's a disaster.
No, we don't have ice here.
That's so weird.
How do you depuff?
We don't. We're just puffy people.
That's a good point.
That's why everyone's so puffy.
That's why we're all so puffy.
I think we should do sort of a jade roller. I think we can put a pin in that of like sort of a spa day while we do the podcast every single time from now on.
Sure.
You hated that. I feel like you're a spa girl. You love shit like
there was
that.
no yes and there. It was,
Yeah, like that was crazy.
First of all,
yeah.
sure is on its way to yes and. Second, I have no
Sure, maybe.
sure maybe is not no but. That's on its way.
It wasn't even sure maybe, it was sure faggot.
yeah, like sure, fuck you. Sure, mute his mic. Basically, is
Sure,
what you did.
honestly, I'll do the podcast alone. I just have no idea what you're talking about.
What do you mean? Like we do a spa day? I can't
On the
believe
podcast?
I can't believe you don't know what I'm talking about.
I know. I'm actually so sorry.
I get it.
Yeah, he instantly
You
picked
might
it
like
up.
do a mask and talk.
It's kind of the
You might like roll while you talk.
You know
most
what?
simple idea I could ever imagine.
Well, we've done that actually already. Remember
Oh.
when we used to read Twilight on the podcast with face masks on?
It was during the pandemic. We were running out of ideas.
That's a low content.
No, it was brutal.
Did the people like it?
Yeah, we got 2 chapters in
He
though.
liked it? Oh, good.
One guy liked it
Yeah.
for
One
sure.
guy. And that's why he's here. Okay, so how's Fringe been for you? You have an amazing show called Villain. Are you having the best literal fucking time of your life?
I'm having such a fun time. Yeah, do you know, I'm actually having a really lovely time. My audiences have been nice. I was telling you just before we started that my room is like, it is a literal shipping container. So it's so hot. I feel like I'm being smuggled at all times. And it is like an easy bake oven, but it's been really fun.
Yeah,
my
so are you
God.
getting good turnouts and is everybody sweating their goddamn balls off?
It is sold out.
Oh, we're going to see it tonight, I believe.
You are coming to see
Yeah.
it tonight. There's an extra show. We've added 4 extra shows. There's another extra show coming soon.
Okay.
Incredible.
Big dick energy in the
Okay,
hottest room in the
big,
world.
Big absolute cock energy.
Tiny, high productive dick energy.
Oh, that is a very
That is
that
a
is a
thing.
big
We got
energy.
motion of the ocean energy over here.
And
Hell
this
yeah.
wait, girls are really good at planning. Guys who have little dick, kind of high productivity energy. That is a whole thing.
That is so true.
That is like kind of the inverse of girls having to pee energy.
Having sex with a guy with a small dick, just putting this out there, is a real roadrunner situation because he's doing everything he can. He's doing everything he can.
It's just an anvil falling.
Like, oh my God, you're keeping me on my toes. I get it.
Yeah, where big dick is kind of Eeyore. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to hammer your cervix out of your mouth.
You're like, it's okay.
And poo watches.
Yeah.
He's a little fucking freak.
He's like
no
a total
pants.
bottom, I feel like.
Christopher Robin. It's horrible.
It is horrible.
So horrible.
Why does he have no pants on?
Having the shirt implies he's naked under. Like on,
His
on the
dick
second.
is fully out. He's walking around with a crop top on, dick out. And we don't talk about that enough.
We don't talk. I haven't thought of Winnie the Pooh in 100 years.
Until right now. Now you're rock hard. Okay, so we like to do a lot of segments on the show. So either we do a lot of segments or we do none, and it really depends. But we'll start with one of them.
Yes.
Okay. And it's choose 3 words to describe you. Now, Zach's going to go first because it's not as easy as it sounds.
Yeah, we want to know your stats, okay? So kind of, and this could just be for today. It could be your grand magnus opus words, you know what I mean? Something that describes everything about you or kind of like nothing. Okay, here I go. Today, I'm feeling like a cactus. Cactus is one word, okay? And in that same vein, lotus.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 2. And last one, whirlwind. Maelstrom. I'm taking whirlwind away. Maelstrom.
Who's a maelstrom?
I'm a maelstrom, baby. No, a maelstrom means sort of big storm. There's a big storm brewing in me. I'm freaking out.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Those are 3 psycho combinations.
Yeah, lotus is because a lotus is actually perfectly symmetrical.
Nice.
I'm
Hell yeah.
And then we have cactus because I haven't slept, so I feel kind of like
Prickly.
I yelled at a pharmacy lady today. Didn't yell, but I was stern.
Hey, they're called a pharmacist.
No, a pharmacess. You know what I mean?
Pharmacist.
Pharmastrix.
Not a pharmacer.
A pharmacist.
You know what I mean? An alchemist.
Yeah.
I was kind of like a bitch, you know, when you're in your bitchy gay mode. But I feel like sometimes when I do it in a deep voice, I sound like I'm just like yelling at a woman.
Yeah.
But it's different when you're a gay guy.
You are in both ways. Just so you know.
What about you, Gabby?
I'm feeling oopy goopy.
That's one word.
Oopy goopy is one word.
Hyphenated.
Yeah.
Compound word.
What are the blue Doritos?
Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Ooh, cool.
One word.
What did you say?
That's Cool Wave here, I think, or Cool Original. No,
It is cool.
it's not Cool Ranch in the UK.
Do you guys have ranch here?
Not really. It's
What?
starting to come over.
Oh my
Like
god.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the Halloween pipeline.
That's so
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Okay, oopy goopy, Cool Ranch. Because you know when you eat Cool Ranch, you're just like it's fun the first bite, and then after that, it's a fucking nightmare.
That's Then it's a power walk to the end. Yeah.
And finally, electricity.
Why?
Because I need it.
I get you, baby.
Because I think I need to plug in.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to get a little converter with the 3 UK ones and plug in.
Why don't we all have like a universal one? It's so weird.
Honestly,
What's
Like,
going
just
on?
do it. I mean, we all have the universal iPhone jack.
it makes no sense.
It's fucking big adapter. Is fucking having our ass.
You know, the
having our
worst
ass.
part is that the America has one, sure. The UK has one, yeah. And then all of Europe did a completely different thing.
That's sort of your guys' bad. You guys should have had a Zoom meeting about
Brexit.
that. You know what I mean?
Brexit all over again.
In defense of the UK triple plug system,
Yeah. The triple plug.
the triple plug system, never do you like bump a UK plug and it like bends and goes horrible. It is so fucking solid in that wall. It never falls out. It like clicks in. European and American ones, I have had experience.
They are.
I have had an
I've had a
experience.
bad
I have had
experience.
experience.
I don't know. The triple American plug does. I feel like
Do you have a triple plug?
Sometimes.
there is sometimes.
Only sometimes.
But they're narrower, aren't they? Whereas those are like chunky.
Well, the bottom
Yeah.
chunk, like the bottom
round.
prong, is thick. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a thick ass prong.
Ass.
You know what I
It
mean?
is.
And then it's the two kind of like, yeah, like the two
Sisters. They're like-
sisters.
Yeah.
coming along with it.
They're like, welcome.
They're like the Skylar sisters.
Yeah, it's.
Sister.
I will say that the American adapter is like the cutest one.
Yes, it is.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
because
It's
it is like
skinny.
skinny.
Yeah, it's skinny.
It's skinny.
We
demure.
have such a passion. I think it's like universal, UK wide. Like anything American that we've seen on TV growing up, we're like, glamorous.
Glam.
Glamorous.
When you look at us, would you say high glamour?
Yeah, I would.
Even just us.
Yeah,
Even
just
after everything I've said
you.
so far.
Not now, but before. When you walked in, I was like, wow, are we on the set of something? I was in New York the other day, a few
Brag.
months ago. Not to
I'm
brag.
jealous.
And like some fucking like steam coming up out of a grate. I was like,
That looks
the
amazing.
movies.
And then you smelt it and you're like,
It's shit. It's liquid shit.
it's liquid shit and converted to vapor. Yeah.
No, it's brutal. Do you know what Daniel was doing in New York?
What are we doing?
Tell.
I was at the Met Gala. I was not in the Met Gala. I was at a Met Gala event.
Why?
With Instagram.
With Instagram.
Instagram.
Did you wear a crazy outfit?
Yes.
What did it look like?
It was a Issey Miyake 2-piece with like a pearl like body thing.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was like they got all these like influencers over to
Hell yeah.
to make.
I love influencers next to all this like beautiful antiquity art. Yeah.
Also,
Hell yeah.
I love like the combat. There's like influencers, and then there's you, who's like an influencer and comedian. You've somehow infiltrated this world of absolute dummies.
They
Were they dumb idiots?
I met some wonderful people.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
We'll bleep out any name except for we won't, and we'll put a picture of them when
And
you
we'll
say
tag
it. Yeah.
them.
I met some really great people. Right?
Yeah.
But some of them were like the classic, because it was me, one other guy who does like comedy stuff on Instagram, and then like, I'm going to say 90 skinny bitches.
Yeah, hell
Like
yeah.
Hi,
fashion
girls.
bitches. And I loved them.
Yeah,
And I was
Yeah.
like, I want to be you.
Yeah.
But I became hyper aware during it that I was like, oh, I have a skill though. Like I, there was a lot of, at one point these like,
Wait, I'm like, I could like talk.
I can talk like a human being. There was like a before party thing, because we weren't at the gala. It was like making content around the gala, and we were in the Mark Hotel, which is where they all get ready. It was to kind of make content about the
Gross, cool.
That's-
Gross / cool.
gala. Two things to say on
That's
this.
horrible. It rocks.
They were all making content where they were literally just like, at one point these two like twins from hell appeared next to me, like slightly elbowed me out of the way to talk to someone else, and went to this other person. They were like, so who do we think is going to be serving mother this evening?
Oh, God.
Oh God.
God. Evacuation alarm.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Were they girls? 2 girls?
Okay, on the boy.
Who's serving mother this weekend, slay whores? Yeah.
Hey, cunt, absolute horse. Who's gonna slay my mother's ass
Asshole.
mother?
Oh my God.
Total ass munch mother.
Not me slaying mother. Like, shut up, bitch.
Could you imagine a 40-year-old man hearing that, being like,
That's what I'm really worried about these influencers is one day it will be 2062. You know what I mean? And they're like, are they going to let this go?
On their deathbed?
Because I've been thinking like millennials and Gen Z, like when we're old.
do it?
I was going to do an act out, and when you kept talking, I just
No,
looked-
please
No,
do
do
that.
it.
I looked like I just did this.
Into the camera, do that again.
just
"Go to the camera, do it."
I was just going to be one of them on their deathbed being like, at least I served mother. It wasn't worth
Oh, dead.
it.
I just feel like, are we going to be taking like selfies, like being like mood? You know what I mean? When
I
we're
hope
like in
so.
hospice,
I
right?
hope so.
Yeah. Excuse me, nurse. Can I get some pudding? Because I'm hangry.
Girl dinner. No, it's a feeding tube, bitch.
A feeding tube is girl dinner.
They put it in girl dinner.
Girl dinner with a tray.
With a drink.
Girl dinner.
That really took me.
Okay, so do your 3 words.
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
just want to say one more thing about
Hell
this.
yeah.
Say it.
The bleakest thing, because they were all, like,
Oh
making,
yeah, I want to hear more about this
yeah,
too.
yeah.
they were all making content where they were just like, I'm loving that these people are wearing this. And I'm like, great. I made a review of the bathroom, and one of at the end, I was like opening all the cupboards to be like, what is in here? What are these celebrities getting? And the final cupboard under the sink had some bathroom weighing scales and a roll of toilet paper on them, and that was it. And I think that's so bleak.
Just a
There's a
scale.
And a toilet roll.
And 1 roll of toilet paper.
Fight for it, girls.
Yeah. Good luck.
One girl gets it.
One girl gets the shit,
But
and everyone
everybody-
else hold it in.
But everybody gets a scale.
Hope you fit into that dress.
Wait, so were people like in shock when you could actually parlay with them conversationally?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think they could fully function to that level. There were some really funny people there. There were some really lovely people.
yeah.
Some of them were thick.
Yeah.
My 3 words. I'm feeling cottagecore.
Cottage, that's cool.
That's a really good one.
Hyphenating that. I'm feeling Suspiria.
What is that?
What the
Go
fuck
into
is
it.
that?
It's like a
We don't have our producer here to live Google shit for us.
Yeah.
It's like a horrible, sort of ghostly Tilda Swinton film they made a remake of it, but it's like a classic film as well. And it's all like kind of ballerinas, but it also is a bit like fucked up. And I just feel a bit fucked up today.
But also a ballerina.
But
with
bespoke.
grace.
Bespoke.
Yeah,
I feel my final word is bespoke.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And talk us through how you're feeling cottagecore.
Yeah, I want to know that.
I think the combo is I feel like because I'm in Edinburgh and I'm like, I've got my coffee and I'm like wearing wool
And pearls.
and I've got my pearls.
You have a pearl necklace on, and and I don't even mean that in a lewd way. Yeah.
I have so many. It's got
Pearls.
to a point. Yeah, like sometimes people send me them, but also I've just like got.
We have to get pearls sent to us.
Yeah, we
Girls,
should all
send
have-
us pearls.
This is the pearl cast now. It's got to a point where like I joke, but it has become a thing of being like, okay, I'm in from like I've been outside, now I'm coming in, so I'm gonna swap into my house pearls now.
It's famous gone to your head. Famous gone to your head.
I mean,
you're
they
gone.
all cost like £90. They are not that expensive.
I mean,
They're
that's
like,
still
Putting on my house pearls.
See, it's the fact that you did that you think that it's.
So I feel like that, but at the same time, I feel like it's not actually cold enough to be wearing wool.
Yeah.
It's not like the atmosphere is not conducive to being cottagecore, and that is why I feel Suspiria.
Yes. So you're trying to make it work, but the Suspiria is coming up from the ass.
Yeah.
And then
Actually, I want to change my final word.
go.
Okay.
Because I think bespoke is folded into Suspiria.
Yeah,
Exactly.
those kind of are
My
synonyms.
final word is all hyphenated. The mother from Coraline.
Yeah.
And the podcast. And the podcast.
Yeah. That's scary
exactly
bitch.
right.
Yeah.
Horrible.
That
What's she called? Other mother.
other mother.
Other
Yeah.
Coraline is the most. I can't believe children watch that.
Yeah, I watched it as a kid with my whole family, and I kind of went home a little twisted inside. Yeah.
You know when you have like that reoccurring nightmare since you're a child?
Since your child?
Since you're a child.
Child.
Every now and then I have a nightmare of Coraline, and I'm like, I can't believe that's still in here.
It's fucked up.
What the fuck?
There's like sometimes like back in the day, I think kids were allowed to watch kind of anything. And I do believe that they should still, because look at these kids now, they need to see something fucked up.
They need to see someone getting murdered with a drill.
They need to,
Yes.
Which-
I also think they need to see Blue Waffle. I think that's
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a
One man, one jar.
yes.
Oh my God, we actually
jar.
went on this whole diatribe about the jar video because our friend didn't see it. And we were like,
Wow.
I know.
And my synopsis was a guy sits in a jar, everything goes wrong.
It's his breathing after.
It's,
The quiet horror.
oh my God, I
That's
wonder.
body
Left me
horror.
with a
I wish-
pit in my stomach.
But
for days.
here's this
Is he
why
still alive? He
he's
must be
not.
dead.
He's dead. This is why, because we're all here. We're all 29, which is 30, which
we all
is
29?
25.
Yeah,
we're all 29. I know.
Oh my god.
Sister.
Imagine if we did that as a joke, but suddenly it was like.
And we all
Oh,
switched
now we're-
bodies. Oh my God.
That'd be awesome.
Oh my God, let me see.
No, what the hell was I saying? Okay,
Blue
yes.
Waffle.
I think our exact generation, we're exact. When's your birthday?
March 30th.
My birthday's March 10th.
Is it?
Are you a
Ew.
Pisces?
No, Aries. I'm like
my
the first
God.
day of Aries.
Oh my God, you guys were born a day apart?
No.
No, darling. 20 days apart.
Oh, sorry.
We were
my
born
brain
a star sign apart.
my brain literally goes no more today.
My brain literally goes no more today.
today.
No, I think we are so shaped.
Darling, no.
Put my house pearls on.
We are so
Give me
shaped.
that.
Let me say it. We are so shaped by the aggressive pop-up culture we experienced, the Blue Waffle moment, all of the porn videos, we would just want to go on Club Penguin, let's say, and then a pop-up would be a full actual anal immediately in our face. And then we had to be like, X. Like, we didn't even get to be like, ah!
No.
And it's made us all, like, I think millennials are just like walking zombies. Nothing shocks us anymore. We're just like, please, I dare you.
I dare you to try.
I so agree. Like, I was talking to a friend the other day about, have you ever like, to show like your family, to put like a film on for your family, if you like find, you know, on like a illegal website, like streaming it, and you like connect it to the TV.
Oh my
and you're, like,
God,
putting
I
it
would
in
never do that.
I mean, well, I like would do that, and I'm like loading up the film, and I'm just like, I don't even see it. And my
Yeah.
parents are like, why does it say there's like horny milfs in our area, like ugly grannies who want to fuck. And I'm like, that doesn't
Don't
even-
even
I
look
was
at
like,
that.
why are you even looking at that?
Where does it even say that?
Because they need to fuck too, mom. All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
leave them, honestly, leave them alone.
leave them alone. Not woke. Fuck you, mom. Yeah.
No, I think we're all just like, all right, okay. You could punch me in the face, and I'm like, all right.
It's content.
I'm just
It's
like,
good to see you as well.
After, like, I don't know, the Pain Olympics, like the fucked up shit, like how my Two Girls One Cup, kind of like baby's first terrible video is Two Girls One Cup.
Oh, I watched that. I watched that now. If I were to
I
watch
watch it all the time.
I actually just rewatched that.
See,
I'm
next
actually
Fringe, I'm doing a
revisiting,
musical of that.
if I watched that now, I would be like, this is like base
Small
level.
potatoes.
It's literally
Yeah.
like it's like internship. It's like
yeah.
it's pussy shit, honestly.
It's giving unpaid internship, honestly. Yeah.
It's like you're trying so hard.
Yeah.
No.
It's like, girls, step it up. Like, we have art on this website now. You know what I mean?
But like, how are we supposed to maintain the status quo after that?
Yeah.
Like, how am I supposed to just like get a job then to retire? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, after what we've seen.
look what.
Was
When you first saw gay porn, did you think it was real?
Like, what do you mean real? I mean,
When
I definitely
I
knew it was
first-
happening. Yeah.
I first saw a pop-up of a guy with his dick in another guy, and I was like, that's Photoshop.
CGI.
I literally was like, that's Photoshop. That's
There's
not
no way
real.
guys could do that. That's
Yeah,
illegal.
I was like, that couldn't be in there. And
Oh,
then I
you
was
thought like it couldn't be fucked in the ass?
yeah, I was like, well, how could it? And you couldn't. And then I went away and had a good long think about it.
and then you were
for the
like,
rest of my
not
life.
only do I get it, I like it.
You know what's crazy?
I love
is
your work.
I think
I
like,
liked it.
I love your work.
I love your
sir,
work.
I love your work. Sending an email to xxgayguyfuck.com. Like,
xxgayguyfuck.com.
no,
It's an
like,
awesome email.
It's kind of crazy. I was expressing early onset gayness from a very young age. So
Totally.
I've wanted to blow every camp counselor. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm looking back now, and I really want to be their best friend, and I was sort of like imagining blowing them very early. So I was well aware of what was going on. But you know how you don't look at the thought in the eye for a long time?
Yeah.
It's like I would just
Yeah.
be living my life, and I'd be
It's
like, blow
like
a guy,
here.
and I'd be like, whoa, oh, wow.
How old were you when you first
Came out? Or
gay
had a
thoughts?
gay thought?
Yeah.
Two.
Original sin. It was like the original thought I had. Yeah.
I know that when I was about 5 or 6, I told my mum I fancied a boy in my class. So like that was definitely a thing, but I can't have been that much older when I first saw gay porn. I think I was like 9.
Yeah, it was.
Jesus Christ.
It was
We're
literally.
so fucked up. I think I was like, so I came out at 5 and I saw my first anal video at like 6. Like,
And then
it
I'm
was
on
quick
a
after.
hotel talking to older guys. By 6.5.
And then I was in that hotel.
Oh no! I think I saw gay stuff for the first time when I was watching this, like, you know those like old comedy movies that are just they're like a compilation of skits or whatever.
Sure.
And there was like a commercial skit, and it was like for a cruise, but it would like show little clips of gay stuff happening, like kind of like being like it's actually that was the joke.
gay cruise, yeah.
And we was watching it with my family, and then there was like a quick shot of like 2 guys banging, and my whole family was like, no.
And you were like,
and I was sitting there just like this. What the hell was that? So I snuck down in the middle of the night and I watched it and I replayed it, just kind of studying it like,
Hold on.
Why is this starting a fire within my heart? Yeah, it was hot. But I was also like, I played with Barbies and I used to like pretend to be,
Yeah.
I used to be like I would kiss little boys on the playground. I would like try to kiss them, yeah.
really?
And then I had a counselor named Mr. Mike.
Shout out.
Hot.
Mr. Mike is actually a really hot name.
His name was Mr. Mike, or that's
Do you think? I think that's a predator name.
No, it
He
is.
seemed like a predator. Yeah, and then
I'm Mr. Mike.
I used to kiss a
that
guy
way.
on the playground, and then he pulled me aside and he was like, "Hey, boys don't kiss other boys."
Oh.
And I remember, like, as a kid, I looked at him like kind of, and I was like, "All right, yeah,
All right, Mr.
all right,
Mike.
we'll see about that,
Nice
bro."
try.
Yeah, it like didn't fuck me up. I was like, "I think you're not. I don't think you're right. I think they can, because
nice
I
try.
just did." Okay.
And I'm good at it.
Yeah, he liked it. Sean,
When did you come out?
Like it turned gay. Yeah.
Like 11 at school, 15 to my parents.
Yeah.
Nice.
Same pipeline.
Nice.
Same pipeline. I have this kind of like did you like not have a hard time like admitting it to yourself?
Oh, so easy. I think there must have been like a year where I was like, oh no. But I was like watching Will and Grace.
It was there.
My life, my life, my life, my life. Everything about this is my life. Yeah.
I think the gay pipeline of Will and Grace is watching Will and Grace and being like, well, I'm Will then. And then being like, I guess I'm Jack. And then finally you are Karen.
I like how Will and Grace was the real lube for the gay community to just be like, and we're out.
We're out now, guys. It's awesome.
And it still holds up when you rewatch it.
Amazing.
I
like the remake.
I haven't watched too much of Will and Grace.
I've only seen episodes. I'm not a every single episode girl, but
I'm an every single episode girl.
that's how I feel about Gilmore Girls.
Which is actually high gay art, if you think about it. That is the true. That's the end of the gay spectrum, is watching Gilmore Girls.
Exactly. Gilmore Girls is queer. Let's do the questions.
Oh, sorry, questions.
Here.
Okay, so we like to. We're gonna ask you a question. Okay.
Quick fire.
You can't think. Okay, you have to just say the
can't.
first thing, and I'll start easy. All right.
Okay.
They're gonna be like this. Like, what's your hometown? Go.
Wickham.
Okay, we could try it again. You got it.
I'm going to say a different answer.
You left your home because why?
I moved to London.
And you'd only move back to your hometown if you could?
Have a helicopter.
What?
I want to be able
Such a
to
good
get
answer.
to London so fast.
Wait, where's Wickham?
Wickham is like a county over from London. It's a
Okay.
little village, but it's in like it's like 2 hours from London.
Amazing. South?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. If you had a daughter, her name would be
Calliope.
Calliope. Like the myth? Like the Grecian myth? Love that. I would also name my daughter Daphne. Gay guys rock.
I'll say it again. I would name my daughter Media.
Ooh.
Media Brian.
Media Brian. And she'd go into marketing.
She's going to be amazing.
Or Ozempica.
Really good.
That's going to be really relevant in the future when we're all on
She's
it.
going to have no bones.
That bitch's bones are going to be fucking like birds. Okay, and your daughter, Ozempica,
Yeah.
she's the top of her class in this subject.
Violin.
Of course. Literally, of course.
Daniel's actually perfect for this game. If you know his work, it's perfect.
Okay, you're a serial killer.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have a signature mark that you leave on all your victims that the detectives finds, and it is a
Beautiful signature with a fountain pen.
On their face?
no, like it's like your caltrip, like what you like when you leave. They're like, it was him.
Yeah, I'm signing their body.
Signing their
with
body.
your goddamn name.
Flourishing, like old lady style, like
And
beautiful
then they
thing.
look at it and
Is
they're
it
like,
bloody? like with a knife?
Yeah. But no, it's a really sharp fountain pen, and I just flourish across them. They've died of poisons. There's no other mark.
of course.
And I flourish, and it's my serial killer name.
That's amazing. And then the cops look at that and they're like, they don't teach kids script anymore.
Yeah, people don't write in cursive anymore.
Oh my God.
People
this
don't write like this anymore.
Penmanship is good.
And then a slightly younger cop is like, well, do we even need to though?
My signature as I'm sorry for derailing your questions.
Say it,
My
no.
signature. I practiced my
supposed to
signature
be derailed.
so fucking much as a child that I had like the most beautiful old lady signature as like an 11-year-old, and I had to close a bank account recently that I started when I was 11, and the woman was like, "You need to sign the signature that you did when you opened it." I was like, "I can't. That was 18 years ago." And she was like, "No, this is an adult signature." I was like, "Bitch, no, it wasn't."
Bitch.
Oh my God.
Bitch, no, I'm a gay guy.
But bitch, thank you.
But bitch, thank you.
But
And now I'm
bitch,
gonna
thank
sign
you.
your body.
Yes.
Okay, if you were a type of footwear, espadrille, stiletto, ballet slipperette, you would be a?
I think I'd be a ballet slipperette.
Wait, why?
I think I would pair perfectly with like a nice like sheer slip that you would wear as you drifted around your kind of townhouse.
Literally? Fuck yeah. Hey? Fuck yeah.
What would you be, Gabby?
Today I would be like a trainer, probably.
Ooh.
Sorry for being offensive.
No. I love nothing. The highest form of humor to me is anyone not from the UK doing a British accent.
Because we're all like,
No, I find it so funny.
Oi. It's so hard not to do it back.
Do it.
Yeah.
We love it.
every single time someone talks to me, I'm afraid. I'm like, my first is being like, really? Really? You think so? No. But I love when a UK person does a Southern accent. It always has the same noise.
Yeah,
They
do it.
can't do it.
What, like a Southern US
Yeah,
accent?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Southern belle.
You're like better than
That's actually-
some people I talk like they
Talk
they
like
can't do it,
this.
and it's so adorable.
I love when a British person says school.
Oh, when we go to school.
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 The Scottish are like scale.
School.
Okay, for me, what I'm serving you in
Say it.
terms of footwear
Yeah.
today is when your mom
No one
calls.
asked.
Okay. So school. Okay, so what I'm saying,
What footwear would you be serving us today?
Zach.
Cut me out of the podcast. I'm demanding that you bleep my entire every word. Okay, or I'll sue the podcast. My podcast. I'll sue it. I have a lawyer. I don't, but
We would love to know what footwear you would be today.
Yeah.
I don't think you care, and I'm gonna kill myself.
With the pearls.
No, I'm like when your mom like calls when your mom's in a good mood.
Yeah.
Okay, and she calls your like a pair of shoes, like put on your sneaks. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're like fun mom saying.
Yeah, when your
That's
mom's
nice.
like, grab your sneaks. We're going to the beach. We're going to the pool.
The pure.
Pure. Oh my God,
That's
such.
nice.
That is
Thanks.
such.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Now, fuck this.
That is such a specific mode, though, when your mom's in a good mood. When she's like, "You want to? Let's go. Should we go to McDonald's?" And you're like, "Woo!"
Yeah,
She got fucked last night.
Yeah.
she's all shoulders.
Yeah. I want a snack. Want a snack.
My mom is all shoulders until she's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until
Until she's all fists.
Yeah.
she hits me.
No, my mom never needed to. She has like kind of a gravelly death tone to her voice. That's all I needed.
Zach's mom is so hot.
Really?
That's crazy,
With a
yeah.
gravelly voice.
No,
Only when
it's
she's
only when
screaming.
she's extremely mad at her sons.
Oh, okay.
Single mom, 3 boys. It was rough
Yeah.
for her.
But she looks, now she's married to a rich doctor.
It's really
and she's
big.
getting a lot of like all of her, stuff done.
She's getting,
and
yeah.
but she's gorgeous. And she texted Zach a picture of her in a mini dress like this, literally like this. And then the text below it said, "I need a nose job."
My mom is
Are
insane.
all of her sons gay?
No. Sometimes when a whole family is gay, I'm like, what happened there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Something-
did something wrong.
So yeah,
Yeah.
like where's the dad or too much dad? What's going on? Yeah, like what is going on? No dad or too much? Does that make sense?
She sounds like a woman that would produce a gay son, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
and she
I
did.
think she was under so much stress that her body, like it like there was no other option.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like she has 2 incredibly straight sons who are. Look at me right now. I hope you're listening. They're not. You're gross. These 2 my brothers.
They're awesome. They're gross.
They're gross.
They're like guys.
And
Yeah.
so my mom, this is the closest I think she could do it producing a girl.
No, like there was so much stress that she created a diamond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she had to. Okay, keep going.
I was okay. Here we go. Okay, you wake up. You're a queen of your very own kingdom.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The country is called.
Oh
The country is called.
my God, what is it? I want it to be really good.
You got it.
Yeah.
I think it's called the Verdant Garden.
Ooh.
Ooh, why? What?
It's like a. I'm like Kate Blanchett, Galadriel vibe.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
I'm in like an enchanted forest.
It's like it's like
Yes.
all Narnia forest. The whole
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is like
it's,
lots of wildflowers.
beautiful.
I love that.
Oh my God.
I love that. And your main export is?
Wheat.
Well, that means you're rich. Okay, every
It's a
country that produces.
basic.
Okay, the Tyrell vibes. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Which
So
they literally
good.
live in Highgarden. So
yeah, kind of the
I've
exact same
stolen
thing.
them.
Do you think
I
you'd
want
be
to
a Tyrell?
Yes, I want to be Elena
Marjorie.
Tyrell. The old woman. I want to be the grandma. I want to be Marjorie who grows in.
Olenna.
Olena.
Olenna. She was such a bad bitch.
Yeah, she was. I mean, I'm kind
sword
of bummed that
swallower.
like their house died because I was like really rooting for them.
They
Maybe
should
because
have won.
when you're
I
gay,
know.
everybody's like, you're like that guy. You're that guy
You
in the
look a little
story.
bit like that guy.
Cool.
He's hot.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a genuine, awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
If I could do a remake of those scenes in the past, I would love to see Joan Rivers play Olenna.
That would be so fucking amazing.
Diana Rigg did a good
She's amazing.
Elena, but yeah, she would have been a good.
Do you know what I mean?
Joan Rivers would be like a completely different one.
She'd be like,
Tell Cersei.
tell Cersei to eat my fucking pussy if she wants my kingdom.
Gabby, what would your country be?
My country would be called Macabre Land.
Macabre Land?
Macabre Land. And it would be sort of Tim Burton-y. Everything's like, like all the street lamps are like sort of a Twizzler. It's
Yeah.
real
Yeah, I know what you
Candyland energy.
But like black.
Like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
Halloween.
It's dark Candyland. You know when you get to that point of Candyland where it's the gay guy? The licorice gay guy.
Oh yeah, the kind of like really gay twonk.
Yeah. Like the old gay guy.
Yeah, that really gay ass like Twizzler warlock.
Yes, the Twizzler warlock. That
the
would
licorice
be
boy or whatever.
the licorice man. That would be just today. That would be my.
Just try to not jack off to a picture of that guy. Literally.
we used to do this bit where we were like, literally trying not to jerk off to Candyland. You can't.
You literally can't. The twirly guy. Oh.
I want to change my opinion on what I would export.
Yeah.
Non-stick pans.
So good. Oh my God. Like, you know the girls who made the everything pan that you have?
Oh, fuck them. Fuck them, honestly.
They have billions of dollars.
I know, but like I'm anti those girls because that always pan became an absolutely never pan. I'll tell you what.
Do you know what we're talking about?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
on TikTok.
It's like it swept the nation.
It's like the one pan that rules them all.
Scratched up.
No, it like the non-stick concept of it like completely disappeared, and now it is a hyper stick pan.
Wow.
And then that kind of makes. They said it's like, oh, it's like non-toxic, but now I'm like, all right, well, where'd all the stick stuff go?
In
all my food and
in
stuff.
your bones.
And so I think I'm gonna be young for a while now.
We export that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's awesome. And what do you export?
I think I export Diet Coke.
Okay.
That's where it comes from.
That's where it comes from.
It would come from a fucking dark ass place like
I
that.
think Diet Coke would come from a land in which the ruler looks like me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Do you know
Kate
what I mean?
Moss.
It
Yeah.
would be like
What?
a really
You're
fucked
like-
up version of
Yeah.
Willy Wonka's waterfall.
Exactly.
Like Kate Moss was the queen, she died, and then you are like the daughter of Kate Moss, who then like rules.
You know how Kate Moss is the face of Diet Coke right now, of course. We did a whole
She
bit
was
on
just
it.
on the cans. Yeah.
And I found the billboard here and I was taking a picture in front of the billboard, like a selfie, and someone walked by and said, "Is that the same person?"
Oh my god! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Really big stuff.
It was
big
pretty
stuff.
awesome.
We got
the
recognized
London
for our
look.
podcast
Get the
once on a
London
plane,
look.
and this was better than that. Yeah.
What would your country be called?
I thank you, because Gabby would have never asked.
Because I don't care.
Yeah. Cerulean.
Ooh.
Nice.
You know cerulean, the color blue, the ocean color
the
blue.
Devil
It's
Wears Prada
internet.
monologue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cerulean. Okay, and it's kind of like it's an island. It's an island state.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's an island city state.
Yeah.
And it's really gorgeous. Like everything's blue. Well, like we have the ocean. It's like the Aegean Sea kind of
Yeah.
vibes around us.
Sparkling.
And it's like everyone there is like a really hot guy. Okay.
Okay.
A really hot guy. We know women are allowed, and if a woman steps foot on there, we
kill
chop
them.
off her legs and we throw her back in the ocean, and no one feels bad about
Really
it.
hot sharks come and get them.
Yeah.
We have like sort of an Olympic Games every solstice.
Where you just kill women?
Well, we round up all the women who found their way to Cerulean.
Yeah.
We don't kill them. We just
They
chop
kill
off
each
their
other
legs.
and you watch.
Yeah, blood sports. It's like that.
A blood sport.
And we have a blood sport of women, but it's really, when that's not happening, it's really chill.
But that's why, because you get all the aggression out there.
we get all the
Yeah.
aggression out, and then it's just like everyone's banging guys, there's guys banging.
Totally.
And our main export is mixed berry. Yeah. like
like
we
that
all
flavor of anything.
the essence of mixed berry is like really big in our
Oh my God, blue raz.
like that. Yeah, blue raspberry basically.
You're responsible for those flavorings.
Yeah.
Those combinations.
Because we have like big.
You trademarked it.
Yeah, we have like big orchards where we grow just like the flavoring. You know what I mean? And then we put all the berries in the thing. Then hot guys stomp on it.
Nice.
Okay, and then we like kind of rub it on each other, and then that's it. That's the blue raspberry.
You know how sometimes it says like this guy picked your whatever, or this bag of chips was made by these people. It shows you which foot squashed the berry for those guys.
For
So they can be like,
we give it for those guys. Yeah.
I just looked at our next question and it's insane.
Which one is it?
Do you like Putin's body?
yes.
Finally, someone's answering that goddamn question honestly.
Yes.
If-
He's hot. Yeah.
If it wasn't him, I'd be like, great.
Well, get ready for our next question.
If Putin dropped the entire thing, would you?
Yes.
Hell yeah. I would also. He was hot. Yeah.
He was hot.
Oh, this
I
is
like his-
Not now. Do you know what?
Well, he's
And not
old.
because of Ukraine, but just because he looks gross the last 2 to 3 years.
It's only been 2 to 3 years of him looking
Yeah,
gross. I
And
think we could all
I'm gonna
agree.
be very clear.
100%.
Like when he was on that horse, all of us were like, well,
I do it. Well, I think he just has such a I'll die being wrong. Like if I'm not right, then everyone's wrong attitude.
And that's sort of
that's,
hot.
That's hot. Like
Of course, that's hot.
it's really hot when he's like, I don't want to be right. If I'm wrong, I don't want to be right.
And then you get to be like, my boyfriend's crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
My boyfriend is so crazy. And he rides horses. He was hot when he was
a war
younger.
criminal.
I wish.
I want a guy who's a war criminal. I'm serious this
I would
time.
go on Fox News and defend him. Like I'd be like, my boyfriend is innocent, and they're like, they named like 9 things
like
he
the-
did.
Ultimate Melania.
Melania,
I say by my
sicko
man.
mode.
They're like, he's innocent.
I stick by my man. Okay, my man.
I stick by my
I
man.
stick by him.
God is not a woman because he.
Doesn't exist.
Get
Wow.
Get-
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Get
No, I don't want to say
them.
that's such a lame answer. God is not a woman because God made men. And I don't think a true girl's girl would do that.
I totally agree if you take Channing Tatum out of the conversation.
Really, that's the peak for you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's just the girls made Channing Tatum.
I think Channing Tatum is a Chris Pratt waiting to happen.
Oh, like what do you mean? Like a secret Republican?
A secret, like, crazy Christian.
Oh, I
You
can see.
think?
I
There's
just like
just something. He's too nice.
there's just a way
There's
he
that-
moves his
yeah.
body. We've talked about this before where like he wasn't put on this earth to act.
If
Or
have-
even talk.
He was put on the earth to go, and you see his face, he loves it.
He does, but I think if there's that much dedication to the gym, I think that has to be coming from some inner
It does
core
become
of,
alt
like-
right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think there's just something. Listen, what he's giving us, I love.
Of course.
And I think he comes across so nice.
Yeah.
I just don't buy
You don't
it.
trust it.
I don't trust
You don't trust it. I see what you mean. I actually see what you mean.
Yeah, but I kind of want to be the liberal wife of a Republican.
Yeah, 100%.
And be like, no, resist. No, really. In my Hummer.
I mean, that's the biggest drama.
Beep, beep. I'm going to go pick up the kids with a huge plastic cup with the bigger plastic.
Literally,
straw.
like-
that hard plastic. Like that shit's staying around. You know what I mean?
I think the most.
Throw it in the trash. Yeah.
Get in the car.
Get in the car.
Let's go to the mall.
I want the moment where my son comes out and I like stroke his hair and I'm like, don't tell your father.
Don't tell your father. He'll hate that even though he fucks me.
Yeah, even though I'm his husband, don't tell your father.
Don't tell your
Don't
father.
tell you.
That is such a all-American mode of the mom being liberal and the dad being Republican. And then the mom's just like, well, someone's got to work. All right, I made pizza rolls.
Hey, that is the American dream,
I
yeah.
think it's so glamorous.
It is.
But that's the solution to our bipartisanship, I think, is for every liberal to marry a Republican. And
Yeah.
nobody really wants to face that fact. But the liberal guys are just not that hot. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like the simpy soy boys, I'm not trying to fuck them. You know what I mean?
Finally someone saying it.
Yeah, I don't care if I get canceled, except for I do, and please don't. And I'm begging
don't.
you even. I'm begging you not to cancel me.
Don't cancel us, but we're right. But don't cancel us.
Yeah, no. I like a guy who eats steak every day. He doesn't care about the environment. Okay.
I
He
like a
thinks
man
climate
who
change
throws
is a myth.
yes, throws trash into the ocean
I don't
or
eat-
out of his car window.
I'm vegetarian, but I love buying steak
For your
for
boy.
my boyfriend.
Oh my god.
And then when I'm like bringing it home, I'm like, I have to cook this for him.
Ew.
Ew.
And I'm really good at doing it.
Ew, I would never.
I would never.
I make my man a steak.
I know. I want a boyfriend so I could meal prep for him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please say blowjob in 3 different accents?
Yes. Blowjob. Blowjob. Blowjob.
That was pass or fail, and you passed.
you passed 3
Incredible.
out. Yeah.
And then Zach asked your big question. You know the question.
Oh, the big question? Okay, so you're stuck in an elevator for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, the only thing you have is a full veggie platter with dips. Okay, several dips.
Yeah.
1 Diet Coke. Okay. And an 8-ball of cocaine. Okay.
Yeah.
You can pick one celebrity to spend that entire who's also stuck in that elevator with you, and it is
I think it's Kate Blanchett.
really.
And why?
I think she would start off so high functioning and prickly and like she'd be like, we're not getting to know each other.
Like I'm not doing it.
But by the end, bonded for life.
You have to work at it. You like that challenge.
Yeah. I'm like, we don't have ranch over here. And she's like, oh, well, we do. And then she like has a bit.
The dips. See, the dips come into play.
The dips
Together.
The dips really break up the.
Yeah.
It's like
You
one
know,
of those
the size
You have
good.
to share them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, she literally has to God honest be like, pass me the ranch. Imagine. And then there's a bunch of cocaine.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
And
So-
6 hours, we're like, one of us might have to pee.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I will not tell anyone, Kate.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
like-
and you
okay.
only have one Diet Coke.
well,
like, you
we'll
have
drink
to
the Diet
share
Coke
that.
and we'll pee in the
I
can.
think she takes the Diet Coke without even offering me any.
Oh my God.
I think she's like, and just starts, and I don't mind.
And then you were like, well, I have all this Coke.
You get your Coke, I get mine. Okay.
Who do you pick, Gabby, for today?
Today, I think I pick, just because we're in England and I'm feeling inspired, I think I'm going to pick Boris Johnson. And because I think I could get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
Like I said about Putin, I think either I solve the whole problem or everything stays exactly the same, but Boris likes me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we could work something out because I'm like, I don't really care because I'm in America, but like I want to help. Not that he's still prime minister, but like,
I was going to say, he's
No, I know.
former prime minister.
but I think I could help him. Like,
Who's the prime minister?
he could clear the
Rishi
air.
Sunak.
Yeah, I think clear the air. Just get his side, even
I
though you
just
don't
get
know the
his
Yeah,
sides.
I think everyone's sort of dying for his side, and I don't really know what's
People are
going
dying
on.
for his side. He's been very quiet on that.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we could do
Yeah.
we could, you know.
You would be so his type.
Ew.
What if I fucked Boris Johnson?
That's the thing, is like you probably by hour 5, you'd be like, and after like 3 lines of cocaine, you'd be like, oh,
All right.
I'll fuck you. I'll literally fuck you.
Boris, I'll fuck you. He's like, I don't want to. I'm like, no, I will.
You and him rolling around on that veggie platter.
There's baby carrots everywhere.
And then he's like, you're fucking him, and you're like,
Wait, if you could fuck Boris Johnson and he could like slip you on the list of honors so you get any title that you want, what title would
Wait, can you
choose?
take us through the titles again?
Okay, so you've got lady, dame, countess, viscountess, baroness, duchess. There are some crazy ones that no one is anymore, but like electress.
What's
that? was an
that?
old one.
for what, like an electrician? Like the royal
The
electrician?
electress, as in like
Oh,
you
elect. I thought you said electress.
That would be great. Electress.
Electrician.
Sounds like a superhero.
It's a girl electrician.
What other ones are there? I feel like that's the main one.
You guys really vibe out with these titles,
know.
and I love it.
This is crazy. I think I would be, what was the Viscountess?
Viscountess.
I think that's me.
Vibe countess.
I'm the vibe,
Vibe
countess.
countess.
Yo!
Yo, how we feeling tonight? I'm vibe countess.
I feel like if you're the vibe countess, you have to like be the hype man before every official like government.
I'm doing
sanctioned thing.
crowd work at the at
Just
the
like
Capitol.
the poet laureate. Like we have a poet laureate in America, and I'm like, yo, bitch, you should have to say a poem before everything.
If you're gonna take that title,
You can't just like have that and be like the best poet of the country. Bitch, I want a spoken word poem before every election.
I agree.
Yeah.
I fully agree.
Like I would take count.
Would you?
I would take count because like,
Vampire energy.
yeah.
yeah. Well, just because like that's I would like count Zach would be like like
Yeah,
like people would
That
be
is
like,
cool.
You're like, ooh,
or
scary.
what are all the guy ones? All those, but just without the S.
Yeah, pretty much. Marquis?
No, that sounds like a gay
You were
little
the
hotel
Marquise?
boy, and I
Yeah.
don't want to be a.
In the play we did. You were
I know, but I don't want to
Marquise.
be a gay little like hotel guy. It sounds
It's like quite high
Bellboy.
up, though. Okay,
and
count.
count. I'm choosing one lower.
Duke. Count. Earl. You could do an Earl.
Earl.
Skyrim.
Prince.
I can't be Prince.
Oh no, I
You
guess
could be
that's by
Prince.
blood.
Isn't that sort of like the highest one?
Yeah, the highest one. You
In
can
this
have that.
hypothetical world, I could choose Prince.
You can choose Prince.
I'm gonna choose Count.
Okay.
Okay, and what would you?
Viscount.
Viscount.
Yeah, I'd
Vibe.
say
Vibe.
Vibe.
Vibe
Vibe
check. Yeah,
Vibe check.
Who's wearing their pearls?
And now time for the royal vibe check. Yo!
Yo, yo, yo!
You like fall like you know that's the Lady Gaga when she's like spinning from the ceiling like
Rah, 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 ah,
love game, love game.
ah. I love it.
Everyone's just like, I hate these dinners.
God
These
damn it.
dinners. I would be with Jason Statham and have him choke me out. Yeah, he was my sexual awakening. Was-
That's so true.
Interesting.
We have to slowly wrap up. So just quickly, thoughts on Harry and Meghan.
I just don't care.
Period.
Great.
We are obsessed.
Are you really?
Well, we're obsessed because like the royal family is always kind of funny to us. We're always like, ha, lol, why do we care? We think we had a whole war not to care. That's what like the lame basic people say.
Yeah.
But I love that like we infiltrated the royal family
And then ruined it.
Do you know what? I do care. This is my thoughts on them. I really loved them when they'd left and they'd like sold out and they had like their huge deals and all of that stuff. And now that they've like lost their Netflix deal and they're like
The head of
might have to
Spotify.
move to a smaller house.
Yeah.
Now I think they're a bit pathetic.
Yeah.
No, exactly. We had the same experience where we were all on their team and then we've completely turned on them.
I've got the ick because they're not thriving.
Yes.
Yeah. That means that something's wrong when you get to know them.
Yeah.
And the head of Spotify said that
They were fucking grifters.
and that she's not any particular talent.
If someone said that about me,
I'd be like,
I would kill myself.
I'd move to a small remote island.
which they
with
should.
Me and Boris. And I would live my life there forever.
She's not any particular talent.
I mean, she was on Suits, okay?
Suits
which is
never
an
happened.
AI-generated show. That no one has ever watched that before.
Suits never happened. It was groupthink. We all made that show
It was
up.
like the Dancing Plague, like that. You know what I mean?
Literally
Like,
that.
Everyone ate some bad bread and
Yeah.
then like
Oh
hallucinated
my God, have you
suits.
seen Suits?
Suits. It was like sort of this thing about like office drama.
Do you remember when that U2 album appeared on everyone's
my
phone?
God, yes.
That's what Suits is. It just appeared in our minds.
Or like the Bernstein Bears. It's like the Mandela effect, you know? Like, like no one knows how it's actually spelled. It's like spelled different. Whatever. That was a deep cut. Some people will get that.
Okay.
I love that.
Some people will really like what I just said.
And then the last question. You're doing a show called Villain. And you do a lot of TikToks being a villain's assistant. Who do you consider to be the biggest girl villain in real life right now?
Towards girls and girlhood.
Only girl in the world, this girl cinematic universe.
That is such a big, fast question.
Yeah.
Do you want to think about it while we shout out our 2 Patreon people?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, great.
Hey guys, so thank you so much. We have 2 brand new Patreon
We have
followers.
2 brand new Patreon followers. And when someone subscribes to our Patreon, they become our surrogate of the week. We take my egg and Zach's sperm and we
Mash them together in a
inseminate-
little cup.
We put them in a Vitamix and we pour them right in your uterus. So shout out to Johnny Art Pants.
That's the name you
That's
put.
his
That's-
Christian name. That's his given name. And Allie, no last name.
Yay!
Guys, welcome. I think motherhood is gonna really suit you. I see you in overalls. I see you painting a barn. You're gonna look amazing with our child.
And guys, thank you so much because I want you to know that me and Gabby are going to be insufferable. Okay.
We're gonna be really on your ass during this pregnancy.
And honestly, by the end, we might not even want it anymore.
yeah,
So,
honestly, you
I
might
don't
be
know.
able to keep it.
Thanks for joining for the Patreon.
Thanks for joining the Patreon. What do we think?
I don't have a great answer, but I was
okay.
watching a friend's show yesterday and it was a really good show.
Whose show?
My friend Alexandra Haddo.
Okay,
Brilliant show.
incredible.
The crowd was loving it.
Yo.
But there was one girl who was sat in the front row, and I think she'd got in with like her pass. So in Edinburgh, you can like get in for free if you like, if there happens to be a seat free, and like you have an artist pass.
Right.
And she sat in the front row, and then she just watched the whole show like this. And I was like, "You have got into this show for free. You are watching this brilliant show, and you're sitting on the front row, and you're not even gonna like
Smile.
Give some
Women
zazz.
hating women.
There is an epidemic of women hating women.
For all of history.
I mean, girls, it's been happening every time. And I'm being serious right now. If you're even talking to another girl, crack a smile.
you just
even-
told women to smile.
Smile with your
Smile.
eyes. How about smile?
Smile.
I feel like it's not so
Women
bad.
should smile.
Women should smile only at other women. Don't smile
I
at
have
anyone
like kind
else.
of like a crazy take on that, where it's like I feel like everybody looks better when they smile. So
Do
like,
you think?
I mean, like smile more, and
No,
then
I
people
think-
will
But
like
don't
you.
people look good when they're like,
I know, but people
Yeah.
will like you more if you smile.
not me?
But I think girls,
Not
women
me.
everywhere should really, women
me.
everywhere should really take a page from gay men and be nice to each other.
Yeah.
What gay men are you talking about?
I just like, I was just like in this show and I was like watching this girl surrounded by people losing their minds and having the time of their lives watching this great comedy show. I was like, And you were just sitting there like, I was obsessed with her actually.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop looking at her.
Yeah. When someone is that anti, you have to wonder why. That was a poem. You have to, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful what you just said.
That was beautiful what I just said. You have to really look into the window of their soul and say, what happened to you? And why are you taking it out on this actress? You're never allowed to take anything out on an actress.
Not ever.
Unless it's Meghan Markle.
Our crown jewels.
Actress.
Fuck Meghan Markle. I'm serious.
No particular talent, but
No, Meghan.
Okay, so
it's
give
fine.
me wings. Okay, last
Okay,
thing.
last segment. Give me wings. It's a compliment cum blast to the face.
Wow.
So this is what we do. So we'll show you. We'll do it on each other. Gabby, Brian.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
Everything about you is perfect. I think I have
Really?
no notes, except for when I do have notes, I keep them to myself because I
Let
love
'em
you
boil,
so much.
let 'em
I
boil,
let them
boil.
I think you have an amazing fashion. I think your skin is looking amazing.
Really?
Yeah. She's always worried that her skin looks bad, but it looks amazing all the time.
Thank you.
You're one of the hottest girls I've ever seen in my life.
Stop.
When we walk down the street, people think we like the most nightmare couple until I open my mouth and you open your mouth. 'Cause
Yeah.
you look like a hot, crazy bitch.
Yeah.
You open your mouth and they're like, no, she's a cool, hot, crazy bitch. I look like a hot, crazy bitch. And then I open my mouth and they're like, he's nice. And then,
Oh, I actually think he's nice.
so I love you.
Zach, your body.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your body for once. Honestly, this is maybe the first time we're talking about it. Just
I've
kidding.
never-
We bring it up every conversation. Zach's body. Zach has 30 abs. Zach's abs go ga 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 ga. Abs for
Go
days.
into it. Wait, no, keep going. No.
Your body is ridiculous. It literally is startling to people. When you go on stage in a tank top, people have to take a moment to catch their
get less
breath.
laughs. No.
Yeah, you get less laughs because people are like, oh, wait, why does this guy need to talk? He doesn't have to. He's already doing enough.
Thank you.
You're a delicious dream. We're sharing a bed right now, and that's been pretty crazy.
It's been hard.
It's been hard. It's been hard. But other than that, I forgive you for that. And I have the best time with you.
Forgive me for having to sleep next to you in a
Yeah.
A
bed.
big bed.
No,
No.
it's a full.
It's a good thing you're both so slim.
Okay, you're doing a really good job. Keep going.
Go. Sorry, go do it. Now you go. Well, we're not-
I like British people get so uncomfortable when we make them do this.
Not at all. Zach, you have flawless skin. I've been looking at you. I can't see a single pore.
Thank you.
Gabby, when I looked at you, I went, oh my God, it's Kate Moss, but it wasn't.
That was him, by the way.
Was that you?
Is that Kate Moss? Is
Is that the same
that the same girl off the can? That's as much as it goes for me.
Okay, Daniel, we're gonna do you now.
We're
Okay,
doing you.
first off, you have bleach blonde hair.
And
Thank
it's
you.
so cool.
I want to do what you do with that hair. Okay, I've wanted to do it for so long, and you are making me edge towards the cliff. I'm
in.
about to jump. Okay,
Lean in.
like a lemming follows a lemming, jumps off a cliff. I'm about to jump off a cliff. I'm welling
serious,
up.
I'm
Yeah,
serious.
no, I want your hair. I want it. I want your pearl necklace. I want to live the life that you have, where I have indoor baseball tees and outdoor baseball tees. You know what I mean? Like I need to do that because right now this baseball tee is my every shirt. I wear this every single day. I want to elevate my style like your style.
Thank you.
I want to be cool like you're cool. You kind of have this cool laissez-faire being like, yeah, energy,
Yeah.
which I'm addicted to. And you're really cool.
On
Okay,
top
Scorpion.
of that, to kind of gangbang off of that idea, you're hilarious. You conquer the stage. Immediately, I looked at you on stage. I had no goddamn idea what was going on. I rolled up to this comedy show that I was booked on, and I got lost before it, and I found it. And I said, "This guy's a star. This guy's a star."
I love doing this to
And
it's
it's a privilege to be here.
Blushing.
All the British people are like, I don't know.
like,
I don't know how to take a compliment.
And I want to make one thing perfectly clear: the show that I met you in the venue, there was a chandelier.
That's
And that
House. Every night's a show.
it was perfect for you.
Thank you.
you are a chandelier.
Thank you.
You are.
You're a chandelier.
You are a
Thank you
chandelier.
for that.
You are a scary old ancient lamp. Okay.
That has to be
Yeah.
lit by like an ill girl.
Yeah.
Yes, a haunted
Who
ill
bites?
girl.
Who bites? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
she's like one of those.
Yeah.
Who are you? Oh, you know what I mean?
The cook goes like, Lelany, come and get your bread. And then she like bites the cook's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we are that girl.
Lelany?
We're together. All three of us are Lelany.
Lelany.
Did you like
that?
that
Might,
name?
Yeah, it
well,
was a
that
really
might be
good
the name of the episode is Lelany.
Lelany is the name. And finally,
Yeah.
where can we find you?
I am Daniel Foxx with 2 X's on everything. on everything.
And tell us about this will come out after the run of your show, but
Oh, well,
I'm sure you'll
touring.
tour it. Yeah.
Okay, two things. One, my show, Daniel Foxx Villain, it is going on tour around the UK. It might be coming to New York. It might be going to Australia. And also my musical.
Oh my God, you sing.
No, I write. I mean, I do sing, but not in the musical.
No, I write.
No, right.
I write.
During a strike scab. No, I'm
Scab,
kidding.
scab.
Not in this fucking country. Also, I have to talk to you about how much people in the UK get paid to write compared to in the US because it is tiny over here. Anyway, a musical called Unfortunate, The Untold Story of Ursula the Sea Witch.
Fuck yeah.
Is coming to the UK. It is going into the Southwark Playhouse Theatre for 10 weeks from December. Then it is touring the UK. And then that too might be going to America, but we don't have any dates nailed up for that.
It's like a Wicked, but for Ursula.
For Ursula?
That's
But
going.
like 18 rated, but yeah.
That's awesome.
That's electric. That's Electrissa, or whatever
That's
that is.
Electrissa.
Yeah, that is Electress right there.
That is a vibe electress.
on
Thank
that
you
note, yeah, we have-
so much for coming onto the pod.
I've had an absolute pleasure. I hope you've had fun.
I really enjoyed this, and I'm like vaguely annoyed that it's ending.
Yeah, me too. I kind
You
of want
can
to keep
come on
going.
again.
I would
When
love
you're in
to.
New York, just come on again.
Yeah, we'll have you on. We'll have a cool studio.
We have
yeah,
a great
we love
studio.
you.
It's pink. Our studio's
I
pink.
want to come.
It's
No,
going to
it's
be
amazing.
really gay. It's going to be awesome.
We're
Yeah.
moving into a brand new
nice.
studio, and it's like amazing.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we told them to amp up the gay.
Yeah. We said make it
Take
fucking
the switch
gay.
of gay. You do 100. So
And finally, guys, don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, comment on our videos. Be nice.
be nice.
Be nice.
Be nice, please.
Please stop arguing whether if being gay is a crime or not on our YouTube. That's
Or
not,
like whether or not the Bible's right about us. or
Yeah,
not.
like keep that to Joe Rogan. We don't want it here.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
We did it.
We did it, Joe. And
Goodbye.
Bye.